Hey, welcome to this edition of At the Mic, the Friday live stream, the Friday happy hour. I don't even know what it's called, but it's Friday. That's the important part. Thanks for hanging out with us as always. And please take the time, wherever you're enjoying this program. You're probably not enjoying it yet, but trust me, you will. Wherever you're watching this or listening, please do like, subscribe, share, rate, review, all the stuff. Oh, my one person project. You have to share. You can't hang out with us unless you at least share this with one other person. No, that's not true. But I would be grateful if you would share either the show link of your choosing. Yesterday was a fascinating topic. We talked about meridians in the body and how the teeth are connected to throughout the body. So they're oh my gosh, it was a fascinating discussion with Dr. Dawn Ewing. That's the Thursday deep dive this week. On Wednesday, we hung out for a little bit, and then we had Ward Clark telling us all about Alaska. That was the Wild Card Wednesday. So a lot of things for you to choose from when you're sharing this. No pressure, though. Okay, it has been, and I'm going to go ahead and ruin it. It's been a while since we've had a full house here with all my friends hanging out with you and me, and today it doesn't appear that it's gonna be that way. If that changes, I'll let you know. And now you're wondering, okay, so who's not gonna be here? Who is it? Okay, well, let me get right to that. First up, I'm gonna bring Kelly in here. Hi,
I'm back. Hi,
you're back.
I'm back.
And that's awesome because it's been a while. I think it's been maybe a month.
I think so.
It's been too long.
We've been cooking up some stuff over here.
Cooking up some stuff. Yeah, you have stayed busy. That's for sure.
I have.
And, you can update us on all of that. I know what you were doing this time last week, and we're going to talk about that here momentarily.
Hi, friends.
Yeah. So now, if people wanted to donate to your cause, I don't have your profile page up here. Like, do you have a Venmo or a Buy Me a Coffee or? You should probably put something like that.
Why can't you print mine out? Why does Brad's get a printout?
Well, you never sent yours. What do you got? A Venmo code or something?
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. Let me get Brad in here because Brad, I've lost your code.
What in the heck?
Get high on honey again.
Over here?
I'm eating my honey.
Is that what's in there? LSD?
That'd be honey. It's orange honey. This is from Lizzie B. This is orange honey. It's orange blossom honey.
I mean,
it's really good.
Raw dogging it, just
I am honey because that's the way I roll. That is the way I roll. That's why you like me.
I mean, it's not going to spike your blood sugar, so.
It's not.
No, because it's honey.
I know. I said it's not.
Where is Lizzie B honey available?
No, Lizzie B sent it to me. Lizzie B and Sal, they are in California, and because I was having problem with my honey here, it was like too thick. My honey thickened up.
You need to loosen that honey.
And the honey needed some, and I was having trouble, so they sent me more honey, and now I can't read this because it's too damn small, but it is fabulous honey. It really is. It's good honey.
Wow. So a week ago, you were setting your building on fire. Your studio was on fire.
I was.
I think it was like a 4-alarm fire, something like that.
It was 3-alarm. I don't think it rose to the occasion of 4, but it was a 3-alarm.
Everything okay now, or what happened there?
Nothing is at the moment on fire. I've contained all the fire just in one single box, so we only have the one box of fire here. Yeah. So
how would one go about having their own box of fire?
Well, you just become one of the top tier supporters of the Daily Mojo at the dailymojo.com. And when you
what the hell was in that honey, bro? TheDailyMojo.com.
So high right
That's
now.
What I was afraid of.
It's it's the best when I get high of honey. It always ends up, something good happens when I get high from the honey.
Can I get some of that honey?
Yes, you may.
Why you both?
You can. You can, but Keith is going to have to get back in my good graces before he gets to lick any of the honey.
What did I do? Why am I not?
I think you know what you did.
But I don't know that I do.
Oh, I think you do.
I'm trying to find. Are you able to get the thumbnail for today's show here? Because I want to point out some things. Great job, as always, by Wes. That's Hero Wes to you. You should follow him.
Hero Wes.
On X at. Let me get the cool graphic here because I love this. I'm proud of myself for no longer doing the piece of paper. I can't get Gabby.
You rose out of the tardum
to show up on the same line. I have no. I haven't.
We're all on the second line. Give her. Gabby deserves her own line.
I've tried. I have tried this.
That's Kelly looking down on us all. I think.
You know what? Let me try something here. Hang on. Let me
Which
try.
Which kind of it's an odd angle, but you know.
Hang on.
Whatever works.
What's she doing down there?
That's a good question.
What's she doing?
I think we all had
the best
honey.
I could do. That's the best I could do.
Oh, that looks good.
I had to put little ellipses
Is
in
Keith
there.
still talking?
So Gabby at Jeffy Apologist on X, she
hot.
runs the Instagram page, and then of course Wes. There you go. Follow both of those fine people.
Sticky.
But okay. What I wanted to
sticky.
You know.
What is?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the thumbnail. You
know what happens if you mix honey with sawdust?
Nope.
You got a hell of a mess. You got
a. So
did you just say an erection?
An infection. Oh my god!
I heard erection, and Keith heard erection.
I didn't hear jack shit. So okay, I want to point this out here. This is the thumbnail that Wes put together. I guess Kelly is taking our order.
Taking your order.
I don't know.
And I don't know. It's better when she's up on top of us.
We're watching something up here, but look at the big board there. I actually talked to Rebecca this morning at 4 a.m. Central. She was in Brussels, stuck at the airport, trying to get back to Norway, and she did make it back in time. Okay, I can report that she safely made it after multiple delays.
But she didn't want to talk to us.
She just walked in, and she has to see her little Viking baby.
Get it?
She gotta spend time with the little girl that she left in Oslo for.
How long is she gonna use that excuse?
So anyway, she might join us. I don't want to make any promises, but there you go. So she's back safely in Norway, and maybe she'll join us. Maybe she won't. I have no idea, honestly. Brad,
I feel like I miss her every time.
Huh?
You were sick on Wednesday, so we didn't do the Wednesday
wild
or the
headache.
Wednesday. Yeah, okay. So you got pounded in the head.
I got did.
Yeah. What was it, like a sinus thing you got going on? Are you feeling better?
So. I think I just didn't have enough honey.
Okay. See,
it all comes back to honey in the end.
And hey, before I forget, and I will wait patiently while you guys write yourselves notes. You need to email me your QR codes so that I can hold them up for people to donate. Or Kelly, just put it in your profile. Brad's got it in his profile. It's mine. We love the tips around here.
That's what she said.
So anybody wants to donate, we won't be upset by that.
I didn't start it. That's all I'm going to say. I did not start it. I didn't start the fire.
Yeah, you did last week at this time.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, I didn't start it. Something started it, but it wasn't me.
So I want to show everyone what Kelly was doing a week ago.
That's why I was not here.
Look, this is a tweet of yours from last week. Y'all, hold on. Let's stop. Hang on. You're a teacher, right?
Substitute teacher? I was subbing. Yes. I was
okay.
Subbing.
Then I'm first of all, can we put the apostrophe in Y? It should be Y''ALL. And you know this.
You can't tell me what to do.
Why? Because it's two words. You all.
It is two words,
and there should be apostrophe there. So that's the first problem. We'll just point out. But what are these weird looking hieroglyphic thingies up here? What's happening?
My kids. So I've been subbing at my kids' school, which is a little teeny tiny private Christian school, and they still teach cursive. And I posted that, and everybody clocked it. Like I didn't even think about it. Because that's what they do, but everybody's like, "Oh my God, your school teaches cursive," and it's still there.
That's good.
Yeah, but you left off the first part of that letter.
Huh?
Elemento.
Oh yeah, what happened to the? What happened to the?
It's on the other side. It's above.
You left off that part of the letter. Elemento.
You know.
I think it's over there. So yeah, if you want to be able to have your kids read the Constitution and Declaration of Independence, it might be important for them to learn how to read it.
Yes.
Wow, are you still stuck on those relics?
So I want to show you. I want to show you this here. Another tweet during the day. I guess when you're substitute teaching, you get to what? You get to tweet too. Update. I have the whole class doing wall sits and hollow holds.
I did.
They told me it's the best day ever. So I want you. Can you demonstrate a wall sit and a hollow hold here on the show, or what? What is that?
I mean, I'd have to get on the ground, you know. So a wall sit is you.
Yeah, I know what a wall sit is.
Okay, and then a hollow hold.
It's kind of like it's like you're. Yeah, you know what? Demonstrate. I think you're sitting in a chair, but there's not a chair, right?
I'm sitting. Yes, you're sitting in a chair. You get your back against the wall. Legs are 90 degrees.
Right.
And you just have to sit there. I made him do it for a minute. I mean, my trainer makes me do it for like 5.
Were they crying or anything?
No, they loved it.
Yeah.
This teacher, like, one of my sons had her last year, and she's wonderful. But she uses like the bead system, you know, like if you're good, you get a bead. If you're bad, like you take away a bead. And I was like, we don't do beads here. And it was a bunch of boys, you know, and I have boys. And I'm like, boys just need to move. Like they need like exercise. And they were getting in trouble because they kept telling each other to shut up, which is a very bad word in Lutheran school. And so finally I was like, all right, next person that says shut up has got to give me 10 burpees. And they were like, shut up. And I was like, oh, that's very funny.
So here's a question, and I'm not asking you to throw anybody under the, you know what, I better not ask. I'm not going to ask.
Okay.
Don't throw anybody in front of the train.
You know what, let me ask you this. Too soon.
Ask me.
Let me ask you. This teacher you sub for.
Yes.
Do you think she would ever have the kids doing exercises in her classroom?
Probably not.
Okay. Just wondering. So they were probably out of shape. Do they have gym class still? I don't know.
They do have gym class, and we just got a new gym teacher, and he is retired from the Army. And he's just kicking those kids' butts, and they love it. They love it. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about this here tweet. Right now you're teaching them, quote, "Am I being detained? Come back with a warrant." How'd that go over?
One of the kids, they were messing around with each other, and somebody said to somebody else, like, "I'm calling the police." And so I said, am I being detained?
That's awesome.
And then,
I'm glad somebody's teaching them.
Thank you.
Civil
I haven't gotten any
liberties
parent calls yet.
right.
So.
Yeah.
You need to get them one of those.
What?
What's that?
Those things right there. No, it's that too, but one of those little,
that's kind of like a wall sit.
I want one of those
cheating.
so bad.
Hang on a second.
Cheating.
What was the other thing? It was the hold, whatever. What was
hollow hold?
What is a hollow hold? Demonstrate.
You sit on the ground and legs up, and then arms up, and you hold it like for a minute.
Yeah, I know.
I'll need him do 30 seconds because those are really hard.
I just didn't know it had a name. I thought it was just
hollow hold.
Get on the floor and put
on the floor.
Arms and legs up, man.
The girls did that one. They didn't like the burpees and the push-ups and the wall sits. The girls did the hollow hold with me.
Are kids like completely out of shape these days, or is there hope?
Not at our school.
Just the fat ones.
There's only a handful of non-in-shape kids.
They fatties.
Fatties at the school.
Awesome.
Which is surprising.
That's good. Yeah. So you probably don't have to deal being a substitute teacher. You probably don't have to deal with unruly parents or complaints too much, right? Because you're just in and out. You're everybody's best friend.
That is above my pay grade.
Right.
Yes, we do some wall sits.
So this came up in my feed here. This is a teacher, and I think this must be her shtick because look, it's part 24. The account is bored teachers, and she has a lot of videos over here. And so this is the one that popped up for me, and it's teacher response to ridiculous parent requests, part 24. I don't know if we want to do the whole 3.5 minutes, but I thought a couple of these were very fun.
Hi, best friends. This is ridiculous.
First of all, there's Kelly.
That is me. That's my energy.
There.
Hi, friends.
Hi, best friend. Okay.
Hey, best friends. This is ridiculous parent request part infinity. I was handed a 10-pound sack of unwashed raw potatoes, and the parent said that was their child's lunch for the next month, and I needed to peel and cook them each day. Get out of my face. Right.
So she's reading stuff that other teachers have sent in. So some teacher is telling her that a parent dropped off her kid with a 10-pound bag of potato.
I don't know what other response other than to be rude. Because get out of my face. No. Matter of fact, you can't hand me anything. I'm not going to put my hands up to even receive it. So, no. You're just going to be standing there looking goofy holding a 10-pound sack of potatoes. And why did you just feed your child potatoes for lunch each day? You need to talk. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What? Read it. Tell us.
Oh,
Just say it, woman.
I had a child accidentally throw away her retainer. By the time we noticed, the cafeteria garbage had been taken out, and the parent asked me to dumpster dive for it and threatened to sue me for the cost of a new retainer if I didn't find it. Sue away, girl.
Yeah.
Why you ask your child to dumpster dive? I mean, we wouldn't have let her, but why was I the go-to when your child threw her retainer in the trash?
That's a good question.
Goodness gracious. You know, kids be forgetting stuff. Jonathan stuck a paperclip up his nose, and there wasn't time to get it out before the bus came. Can you please use the tweezers in his coat pocket to remove it before class? You'll find it in the nostril to your left, his right.
No.
Since you have given such great detailed instructions, let me give you some detailed instructions. Take him to the ER. I will be sending him back home promptly.
No kidding, man.
You know how many times my friends threw their retainers away?
Yeah, that was a thing. Everybody
it happens every day.
Yeah, and you know how many kids shove vitamins, namely Flintstones vitamins, namely Barney Rubble shaped Flintstones vitamins up their nose? I know it's a little specific, probably because that was me. And yes, I did end up at the ER. I don't recall, probably red, but I don't recall. So anyway,
somebody had to do it.
I did end up at the hospital. I gotta ask my mom. I feel like the doctor said it'll dissolve or something. I don't know, but
oh my god,
dumb kid.
It's
dumb
probably
soul.
Still there.
It's probably still
grow a vitamin tree.
Hold on, that actually explains so much. That's why I laugh like Barney Rubble still. Anyway,
I am not doing your dirty work.
Nope.
Ooh. Hey, you sent that baby to school with a paperclip up his nose.
How does that
So many questions. How you get the paperclip up your nose? Where'd the paperclip come from? You saw the paperclip and was like, just get on the bus, your teacher will pull it out at school. Oh. One of my students injured himself during recess. I sent him to the nurse and called mom. The mom asked that I softly blow on her kid's boo-boo until she was able to get there. Nah.
No.
You're gonna have a cold boo-boo until you get there. Because I'm blowing on it. And y'all be giving some specific instructions. Would you softly blow on my child's boo-boo and play some soft, light classical music and massage the No. Mother said her son was getting erections in church and asked me if he was getting them in class. I don't know.
That's good stuff. I don't even want to ask about some of the awkward moments that you've had to deal with, Kelly.
I mean, I'm on the PTA, so I do hear some stuff, but for the most part, people leave me alone.
Good.
You're on the what?
PTA.
Oh, PTA.
He's a PTA.
I'm the head of the social committee.
Okay.
Wait, so hold on a second. Now I'm thinking of the Office episode where they it's the committee for somebody will remember. It's the committee for
the itty bitty.
No, I forget. I don't know.
Committee.
I don't know. I want to show you all this. If you ever wonder how our society gets to where it is, this video here shows how easy one can induce learned helplessness in people. This is fascinating, right?
These are anagrams. Just do the first one only. Go ahead and solve it. An anagram is rearrange the letters to form a word.
All right.
Just one.
This will be fun.
Rearrange those letters to form a word. When you're done, I need to see your hand raised.
Okay. All right.
Keep going.
We'll wait.
Put your hands up, please.
Hands up, please.
I got it.
You got him?
Just do number one. Don't go on. This isn't meant to be difficult.
Oh,
Put
no.
your hands down. Let's just go to number two.
Number two.
Number one. Go to number two. Solve that one. Again, when you're done, I want to see your hands.
Wow, look at that. They got it done.
Okay.
Wait,
what was the second word, Laurel?
What's going on over here?
Everybody's hands down.
What happened over there?
We're going to go ahead and do number three. For number three, rearrange the letters, and as soon as you do, go ahead and put your hand up.
Hand up. All right. What's happening over there, though?
Here's what you need to know. You were both given two different lists.
Uh-oh.
This side of the room was given these three words. The left side of the room, here you go. They were given bat. What would the word be? The second one, they were given lemon. Brian, the word?
Melon.
Melon. They were easy.
Yeah.
The trick here was both of you were given the third word, which was the same. The third word was cinerama, which was American. Your first two words on this side of my classroom were not solvable. They were impossible tasks. I'm sorry. I know, but here's what.
So she gave him crazy jargon for first and second words on that side.
What we did this for. I was able to induce something called learned helplessness in the left side of the room. Very,
all right, liberal voters, pay attention.
very
Okay,
easy.
thank you.
In about 5 minutes. I want you to think about what happened to you, this left side of the room, when you saw the right side of the room raising their hands because they already had the task done. What happened to you during that time? Jory? You felt stupid? Okay.
I felt rushed.
Felt rushed? Joel?
I was even more confused.
You're even more confused because they all got it and you were still struggling. Chelsea?
Frustrated.
Frustrated. What happened by the time you got to the third word? Because I'm here to tell you, this side of the room is not significantly more intelligent than this side of the room.
Yeah, they are.
That was a random assignment. So what happened to show the differences? Why did you have more of a difficult time with the third word, which was the exact same word? Brian?
My confidence was shot.
What you experienced was a term called learned helplessness. How many have heard of the term before? Let me see your hands. Learned helplessness is often used in the academic literature to mean what? Jory?
Basically, they fail once or can't do something one time, and then they apply that to everything in the future.
This is
all right. So they're quitters after that. They realize, man, I'm dumb. I shouldn't
When
even.
was that?
I don't know, man.
Looks
Probably.
90s. It looks like 90s.
Honestly, it looked like when I was in high school.
Because that's abuse now.
Right.
There'd be lawsuits flying and
How dare you do that to my
PTSD
Mhm.
and
You need a safe space.
Yeah, you need a support puppy.
Emotional support penguin.
I want a support puppy.
I want to support penguin.
You know, the support puppy that Zeely has is just a holy terror.
Have you ever touched a penguin?
No.
I've tried.
Okay, hold on. I got questions now.
Well, wait a second. But a penguin is not. When you touch it, it's surprisingly not what you thought it was going to be.
You think
What
it's
is
going to be
it?
rubbery and stuff?
Yes, but it's hairy because that's fur. They're not slippery like a seal.
Isn't it feathers? It's not feathers.
Well, it's
How-
hair.
How did we get to penguins, though?
How did we get to penguins? Emotional support penguins.
Because somebody said emotional support penguin.
That
That
was
reminded
me.
me of
It's a-
touching a penguin.
It's a joke that we have in real estate, like especially the Austin market. When you start off, like you do a bunch of leases and stuff, and everybody in Austin has an emotional support fill in the blank. Hippopotamus, peacock, like whatever. Like it's
I'm sorry, what?
emotional
Yeah,
support animals. Austin
no.
is like
No, what was the second?
ridiculous.
Did you hear that too?
I heard. Here's what I heard. I heard an emotional support. Then the audio dropped off, and then cock came back up.
Yes, it did.
Peacock. Oh my god.
What'd you say?
gosh. Oh,
Peacock.
Oh, Pete. All I heard was
easy.
something cock.
That was
A
weird.
peacock. I didn't know my audio dropped, but that's really funny.
Yeah, totally dropped.
It was weird.
My
Okay,
emotional support cock.
so yeah, so that was God. So anyway, that was an interesting social experiment right there, and I
Feels like
think
COVID.
I think that can apply. Yes, that's how we got there. We got
Mhm.
there because of years of being set up like that. I have this story here that talks about the last 20 years. I think it's the state of Maine goes back to 2002 that they introduced a program to allow students widespread access to technology in school. So in other words, you used to lug home a backpack full of books. And remember now, that became abuse because you were hurting your back as a child, you know, and those bags are ridiculously heavy. I got
They
it.
are.
It's
You
like
don't have
having
to take your books, all your books home
Right.
all the time.
Right, but see, if you have 7 periods and all the teachers are assigning you homework, then next thing you know, your zipper's breaking on your
Mhm.
backpack, and you're carrying a couple books in your hands, and then you're hanging onto your bag. It's very traumatic, and it's an experience that lasts a lifetime in your brain, Brad.
You
So
hug
anyway,
your emotional peacock when you get home.
you get home, you're like, where is that peacock?
Where's my peacock?
So what they have discovered. There's some fascinating information in this story that I will lose Brad on if I try to read all of it.
Let me know when the show starts.
Dear God. So in 2024 alone, the U.S. spent more than $30 billion putting laptops and tablets in schools. I mean, books were pretty much obsolete in many places. And so what they have determined in some places like Maine, 25 years of moving away from books almost entirely, they've discovered that Gen Z will now have to face the ramifications of eroding learning capabilities. The generation has already been hit hard by transformations of the 21st century's other technological revolution, AI, COVID. Thank you very much. Is also factor in, but they're the first dumber generation than the ones before, which I don't know how they're measuring that.
Just look at them; all their eyes are too close together.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
It's like an evolution thing going on.
It is.
I mean, I could just from the days that I've subbed, like there are certain kids that like get sucked into it. Like there were a couple kids that I had to like physically go take the iPad away from them.
Well, that's what this. Yep.
They were not present. Like I'm like, all right, guys, like time to put it up. Like we're moving on to X, Y, and Z.
So what they're saying is, if you put a tablet or something in front of a kid for lessons, 2/3 of the time that they're studying or doing an assignment, they get distracted by something else on this electronic. It could be anything. It could be solitaire. I don't know. It could be an email. Who knows?
Whoa.
Whatever. But if they're using these electronics, then 2/3 of the time they're being completely distracted by something other than the assignment,
what they're supposed to be doing.
And
well, let me reach down there and grab his blinky light.
That wasn't my blinky light.
What is in that honey?
Did you want us to tell you when the show starts? Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. I'm your host, Keith Malinak. Look, it's Kelly and Brad
here. Good to be here. I love this show.
For Friday live stream.
I don't miss an episode of this. I love this show.
You know what? Before we get the first thing I want to start with, as we're just now starting the show, because that's what we do. We started at 26 after. 26.
Good time to start.
Yeah, not many shows do that. Not many. Do you remember when Ted Turner and TBS used to start at 05 and 35?
It's a good idea. It's a good idea because it's a good idea.
No, actually, a good idea would be to start at 55 or 25, because then you hook the audience before they go to these other shows that start at 0 and 30. Ted Turner should have started at 55 and 25, not 05 and 35.
How's your network doing?
Wait, what?
Well, how much did Ted Turner sell his network for?
I have no idea.
I mean, it was a lot of money, right? So his plan apparently worked.
Yeah, so I will say that the Braves would start at 7:40 when I was a kid.
Right, and you remember it.
Because you got a 5-minute pregame show. And I think the rest of the league was starting at 35.
And you remember it. Just saying that we can poop on it all we want.
I'm pooping on nothing.
We can penguin poop on it, but it worked.
Ted Turner, 0-1 as a Major League Baseball manager, for the record.
I feel like I need to keep swinging this way because I'm not centered in your little.
Have you ever been tested for ADHD?
I'm so high right now.
Who are you talking to?
Who do you think?
Okay, so I stumbled upon this story. I think it's hilarious. It's dated 2022, but listen to the headline. Disney Junior's Bluey causing children to develop Australian accents. That is hilarious.
Happened to one of my kids during COVID.
They started talking Australian.
It wasn't Bluey. It was Peppa Pig. They went through a Peppa Pig thing. And my
Peppa Pig has an Australian accent.
British.
I didn't know that.
And my 2-year-old started having a British accent. He would ask me for water. And I'm like, child, you were born in Georgetown, Texas. Like, we don't have water.
No.
We'll get you a shiner.
That is
we'll get you a beer. But no water.
That's awesome. Okay, I didn't realize this was a thing. Oh, I didn't see this till just now. Listen to this. Another beloved children's cartoon, Peppa Pig, has caused many American children to pick up British accents. Did he grow out of that?
He did grow. We turned it off for a little while until his accent went away.
That's funny. That's good stuff.
That bidialectal. That's the word I was, because when you said that, I was thinking, it made me think of Gillian Anderson.
Bidialectal?
And I didn't know there was a word for it, but
X-Files?
From X-Files.
What does that mean?
she will, depending on where she's doing the interview, her accent comes and goes. Let's see if she's.
I hate it when that.
Trying to audition as an actress, and it's hard. How many girls when you don't have any?
She sometimes.
I think it's all of it. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in doing television at the time, but the script, the adaptation by Andrew Davies was so extraordinary that I kind of couldn't not.
I think it's horse shit, personally.
Why is
I think she's making it up. Well, but because she.
Cool. Where she's from? Hold on.
I think she was born. Was she born in England?
No.
Or was she born here?
This is like what the Baldwin wife that got cooked about.
Hilaria.
Yes.
Hilaria She does that, except she's absolutely full of shit. And because she was on the Today Show that one time going, how do you say it in English? Cucumber.
She was born in like Jersey or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Gillian Anderson was born in Chicago.
Okay. All right.
She lived in England when she was a kid from 2 to 11.
Yep.
And then lived in Puerto Rico, and then she grew up in Michigan.
Right. So, yes, I heard when I first, because the accent thing, then maybe she was one of the first to ever get, what'd you call it, Keith? Was there a word for it when they get sucked into the different accents?
No.
Or maybe it was, I looked over here, maybe it's what did I say it was? Maybe I said it was something. By dictatorial.
I had no money, and I was trying to audition as an actress, and it's hard. How many girls when you don't have any money? How many girls? Fantastic adaptation, or I love the book. I think it's all of it. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in doing television at the time, but the script, the adaptation by Andrew Davies was so extraordinary that
so extraordinary. And I thought, I went back, I was like, because I looked at it, I was like, where is she born? Yeah. I think she's either absolutely full of shit or it's a thing that you do. Because if we go to Mexico, I'll start talking Mexican. Don't you ever talk Mexican?
I mean, my dad's from Wisconsin, but he's lived here for forever. When he goes up there and visits his brother and comes back, he talks like a Yankee. It's like, we went to Chicago, Wisconsin. I'm like, oh.
Hold on. I want to hear Brad speak Mexican.
Oh.
Hey, vato, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? You're going to hang out down around the corner? Oh. Hey, you want to buy
San Antonio.
You want to buy some good weed? Oh,
that's
some
definitely
good weed
San Antonio.
That
right there. That's the dialect that's 2 blocks off of the Riverwalk. Yep.
All right.
That's San Antonio all day.
That's kind of weird.
I got a quick question, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I mean it is the topic du jour.
Is it?
Which one?
Which one do you think I'm going to talk about? I'm going to ask you about Iran. I don't want to spend, like I said, the whole show here. But I put a poll up, and the question is... Iran. Iran. I was going to do your backup, but you decided to do both. You want to start it over?
Iran. Iran. You're not doing anything.
But it's because you bailed too soon.
You're a beat off, though.
No, it's bomb Iran, bomb Iran, bomb Iran. Take my hand. You gave up too early both times.
I can't. I've never been good at doing harmonies because I stop. Whoever's singing next, I end up singing with them. It's like I lose my place.
It's the honey.
What is in the freaking honey, bro?
Bee schniz.
Hold on. Is there really anything to that when you say not the schniz? No. The question is, the local honey better for you than if you get it from 10 states away or whatever?
It's supposed to help you with your allergies and stuff, right?
It exposes you to the local allergens.
But I've heard that's kind of like Gillian Anderson's accent.
Okay, thank you.
I've heard, but I don't know. So, but I'm going with it because I like to
stop watching Peppa Pig.
Okay, what is your timetable on U.S. involvement in Iran? Okay, so I should have zoomed this out a little bit. So here we go. Right now, stop. No more U.S. and Iran. Just pull the plug right now. We're at 15%. I'm good with 4 or 5 weeks. That was the original timetable that the president gave. That's about 44%. Okay. I'm good with 100 days. That seems to be the latest that they're floating out there for timelines. 18%. And then as long as it takes, which is now the most recent timeline. We've gone through all of these, by the way, just in the course of 6 days. We're now at 23%. Say so 1 in 5 Americans, maybe about 1 in 4, or at least voters in this poll, as long as it takes. Do you want to tell me what your timetable is? Anyone?
I was in the 15%. I'm in the out now.
Get out now. Okay, very well, Brad.
To do the job, get the job, get her done.
So what is that?
Do it right. Do it until the Iranian people need to step up. As far as time, I don't know how you put a timetable on that, but
I understand.
The Iranian people who don't want the theological or the theologian government, the theocracy, they want Western, or at least the people that I've talked to that have family in Iran, they don't want the wacky religious zealots in there, but they need to step up.
Right. So here's the question.
I don't know what the timetable is.
For 47 years, I think that they've been owed some return fire from the United States ever since the embassy was taken over.
Yeah.
But here's my question then. Can you look this up, Brad? When, and I have no idea what the answer to this is. When was the Iranian population disarmed? Like, I wonder if, like, I don't know, because I know that there's gun ownership is very, very rare there. You have to get a permit, and even then, it's rarely approved. So I just wonder how long has it been since individuals
information regarding strict outlawing of civilian guns in Iran not tied to a single historical date, rather to a tightening of policies following the 1979 Islamic Revolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but isn't that interesting how the tyrants come to power and then they make it even more difficult?
But remember, we were involved in putting the Shah in power. It goes our involvement. It goes so it goes so far back.
How far back do you want to go? Do you want to restore
the problem.
1978 leadership or 1952 leadership?
We've been fucking around with other governments for so long. We don't know how to not do it.
We are responsible in one way or another for so many of the ills that it's like, you know what it is? It's just like domestic policy. Government creates a problem and then they say, look, but we have the solution, and it actually makes it worse. I just pray to God this time is differently, goes differently. And
but will it?
I don't know. I don't know. We were lied to so much to get into Iraq, and the way that Rubio was kind of dancing earlier this week on imminent threat and stuff. It's just like, dear God, guys,
we cannot allow them to have a nuclear weapon.
Please, I agree, but
and I don't want to be the world's police either.
I know that's tough. That's why I'm not president.
Somebody has to. I wish it wasn't us, but do you trust China or Russia to do it? Because I don't.
Okay, well, this lady here, yeah, I hear you. Absolutely. This lady right here needs to be given a job in government because she's a Vietnamese grandmother. Okay. And I surmise that the guy recording is her grandson and left leaning. And then he asks her about this Iran thing and check out how she responds.
Oh, really? Well, why? What do you think about Donald Trump?
I love Donald Trump. He's strong.
He's strong.
He said he'd do it. He'd do it.
He said he'd do it. He'll do it.
Yeah. You don't like him?
No, I voted for Joe Biden.
You're crazy. Never voted.
And then I voted for Kamala.
Never voted for Democrat. No one. The asshole.
You don't like Kamala?
The asshole.
Okay, I love this. I mean, this is
asshole.
This is great analysis because she says, no, never vote for Democrat. They asshole. And then she says,
asshole.
They asshole. Kamala cuckoo. But I want to point out something here. Watch how her demeanor changes when she finds out. And obviously he's goading her on here, but I love, just watch. She's holding the chopsticks or something there. And then watch how, when she gets angry at what he says, watch how her grip changes on these tools.
Well, why? What do you think about Donald Trump?
Just watch her right hand.
I love Donald Trump.
I love Donald Trump.
He's strong. He said he'd do it. He'd do it.
Oh,
You don't like him?
No, I voted for Joe Biden.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Never voted.
And then I voted for Kamala.
Look, she's holding.
Never voted for Democrat. No one.
You don't like Kamala?
No, she is cuckoo. I'm smarter than her.
I smarter than her.
Oh my God, send me that. So my best friend is Vietnamese, and her parents, they're the same. They are the biggest Trump supporters. They came over. They fled the war on a shrimp boat as teenagers.
Yeah.
And they're just like, fuck the communists. You
Honestly,
think
she loved you a long time?
She loves me a long time.
Long time.
But they're the same way.
Eastern Europeans, Vietnamese, those that have lived under oppression within the last couple of generations.
Yeah.
We pray to God it's Iran as well that come out of this free and with a healthy respect for freedom. Much more than the students that are going through our school systems.
Yeah.
But that's also why the propaganda, because you mentioned, I can't remember how you brought up, but the propaganda that we were that was being thrown around in the world, and then was it 2012 that Obama got in there and dicked around with the Smith-Mundt Act, and then we all get lied to.
Yeah.
And that's why those things are so important. That's not sexy because it doesn't.
Right.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's not something you can explain in just a couple of sentences. I think the best way to say is that government propaganda is totally acceptable now.
Yep.
And you're gonna pay for it.
Did you see? I think it was yesterday. Fox was tweeting out, among MAGA supporters, Trump's approval rating is at 98%. And everybody's
it's 86% of Republicans, and this is the historic high for your own party on the second year of your second term. Can you figure out that one? I don't know how long they've been doing polls of second terms, because I think the first polling went back to, was it Kennedy-ish time? So anyway, I mean, he obviously didn't make it to a second term. Thank you.
And remember what polls are for.
I don't know.
Strippers.
Well, no, they're for to inform.
Oh my God, did y'all see the house that I tweeted out the other day with the stripper pole in it? Great.
You get the best houses. Did you ever sell the bed?
No, they took that off the market.
Son of a.
So if folks have missed this, and by the way, go to the at atmshow.com, go to the Thursday deep dive, the blue section, and find Operation Gladio and conversations that I've had with the Colonel
section
on that, and you'll see how America has messed around the world for centuries, quite frankly. Okay,
pour myself another drink. Hang on, I'll be right back. You don't stop. You keep it going. I pour myself another drink. I'll be right back.
Be back in 18 minutes.
You drink a honey. Drink a honey.
What are we doing? Wait, stop.
What happened?
What is happening back there?
What's happening?
Am I pouring drinks on y'all? Why am I standing over you?
Oh,
what does he have?
Okay, so he has obviously altered that.
At least I'm not getting waterboarded this time.
Okay, now I see what he keeps alluding to. Let me. Okay, hang on.
You look good up there. Now I see it. He's sneaky.
Now he's very sneaky. Let me work on zooming in on that here. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Hang on. It's just gonna take me.
Are you hacking into his camera?
No.
Rebecca out because she's not here today.
No. Hang on. Oh gosh, he is impossible.
He's a little bit smarter than we give him credit for.
Look at this. Here we go. Can you see that? I zoomed in as best I could.
What's happening?
Okay, so anyway, there you go. You're standing over and Brad's looking okay. That's good stuff. All righty. What was I saying there? I don't even know anymore. Oh, your house. So you're a real estate agent, and people don't realize this. And there was a bed that we've talked about in the past in a house that you were trying to sell that was chained to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of
like rock a little bit.
Yes, it was like a swinging bed, and it had a little stain on it. It was really gross, but it was so out of place. Like it was 1920 build or something. It was a what?
The kink going back 100 years, apparently.
The kink went back.
Okay, I hesitate to ask this, and Brad's not here, so we got to do this quick. Okay.
Oh yeah, good call.
Answer quickly or not at all. What color was the stain?
Brown.
Ugh.
Needed a muffin.
Yeah, you did.
I've seen some weird things in houses, man. I love it. Yesterday, I tweeted out I was looking for a client. Hold on, let me find the picture. It was a jacuzzi bathtub.
Okay.
In the floor, surrounded by carpet, with a wall mirror and chairs looking at it. It was amazing.
Hang on, I'm trying to find your.
Amazing.
Why do we have to type out some handles like every letter? Like honestly, like I why can't I?
Why not?
Because if I go to your pages a lot, it should autocomplete. I should have to type out real Brad Staggs 2 cheese.
Here, I'm sending you the tweet right now. I'll text it to you.
I should just type in real B.
It's also in my town, which makes me like y'all would never guess like how freaky your neighbors live sometimes.
Hold on. I feel like a bad neighbor, actually. I got to tell y'all something that happened today.
State Farm is there.
Look at this. Look at that. There's a house you're selling. It's an
That's
in-ground.
Look at that. Look at it. With the chairs. Why what?
Is this carpet?
That is carpet.
Wait, into the bathtub?
Into the jacuzzi jetted bathtub. Mm-hmm. With the
that's
a mirrored wall right there. So the chairs are on the other side facing the bathtub.
Direct from 1976.
Like how much cocaine was done in there?
Yeah, right. Right. Okay, so tell me if I'm a bad neighbor.
Lot.
Okay.
You're a bad neighbor.
That's fair. Okay, so I hadn't prepped at all for today's show until y'all got an email from me about 5 minutes before we went on. So I prefaced this to say that I was looking out for the greater good of the show, you see. But I was about, I had stopped somewhere 10 minutes out. And on the neighborhood post, whatever, it listed an address in the neighborhood. And it said, hey, 2 weeks ago, it's part of the neighborhood I'm never in. And so I hadn't seen this, but it said 2 weeks ago, roughly, a mailbox got knocked over. You know, like somebody must have hit it and knocked it over. This happens all the time. Distracted drivers, you know, probably in your neighborhood. I don't know. But the person said, I haven't seen this neighbor in those 2 weeks and nothing has been done. And the bricks are just laying there in their front yard. I wonder if we should go check on them. And I thought, you know what? I got a little time. Oh, no, I don't, because I haven't done any show prep yet. Somebody will check on them. But I did, like an a-hole, I did drive by the house. And I'll be damned. There's them bricks. Anyway, and I just kept going. So
it's probably old people that can't get out and don't have the strength to pick up the bricks, and you're just laughing at them.
I'm not laughing at anyone. I'm just saying, should I have stopped and knocked on the door and been like, hey,
are you guys okay?
Got some bricks.
Like you're laughing. Or
I didn't know what I was gonna say. Like, was it? Hey,
is there mail still in the mailbox?
We're just checking on you because you're either dead or a lazy SOB. Like, I didn't know what to say.
How about for $20, I'll pick them up?
That would not. I mean, that's not neighborly at all.
That is not.
It is. Usually, you charge $40.
My kids would do it for Skittles.
Now, I promise y'all, if there's an update, whether good or bad, you know what? I'll check right now. I will share it with this audience.
On Nextdoor?
With this,
is it Nextdoor is the nosiest app ever. I love it. It's so nosy.
Let me check here. Hang on. Let me just go to my my neighborhood here. Let's see. Let me just scroll on down here. See if there. Gosh, I do not know how to operate this site at all. Hang on. Y'all bear with me because this is totally riveting. I know. Oh, look at this. 4 new posts here. Let's just see here. This man. Okay, so this has happened since this man just walked in our front door. Wait, what?
What?
Okay. I don't know.
The empathy suite at the Palms is $150,000.
Is that right? Okay, here we go. Let's see if the. Here we go. Listen to this. So somebody posted this 5 hours ago, and Nora, there's like a dozen comments underneath it. There's only 2, and it's from the same lady, and she says, "You can call for a well check." Like, we can't just knock on our. Says the guy who drove by. Hold on. And then she goes right on. Has anyone knocked on their door? And somebody gave a thumbs up, but nobody ever said, I will. You know what? I'll go over there after this show.
Like, it needs to happen, but I don't want to be the one doing
I tell you what.
So,
If it's been 2 weeks, it doesn't matter if I stopped over there at noon or 4. So if something bad is happening in there, but I'll check.
Off my conscience now. I put it out there,
I'll
but
tell
I
them.
want to actually be the
Here's
one.
what I'll do. I'll live stream it, huh? Hey,
Ooh.
neighbor, and then my phone will be hanging around on like a
They come out in a towel, like with a shotgun.
Oh my gosh! I bet the inside of their house looks like that. What's wrong, Brad? What are we looking at?
I heard they come out in a towel.
It
would have been nice. I mean, if they look good in a towel.
But what if they're like 85 and
that's like hippie
wrinkly?
Hollow. Everybody.
I just said if they look good in a towel and they're 90. Looking good is looking good. It doesn't matter if you're 90 or
looking good is looking good. You can write that one.
That is true.
That's good. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, looking good. Write it down. Is looking good.
That's what my tramp stamp says.
Mine too. That is so. Oh, we got them in the same night. I forgot. Looking good is looking good. You have to say it like that too. I did find the empathy suite for you though.
I don't know.
Empathy.
It's because we're talking about
furniture
and
textiles that incorporate her signature spin designs, butterfly, and pharmacy motifs to large-scale works of art, including a large pill cabinet filled with diamonds.
This is the empathy suite at the Palms Hotel in Vegas, and it's $100,000 a night.
Accommodations in this extraordinary suite also involve a highly personalized and exclusive guest experience while at the property, including 24-hour butler service, over-the-top welcome amenities, a private behind-the-scenes art tour of the suite, and a chauffeured car service throughout the stay. Also,
better be a hand job in there somewhere.
Included payless access.
I mean, like on your car.
Yeah, of course.
Washing the car.
Palms properties such as the Chaos Day Club and Nightclub, the Pearl Concert Theater, the Palms world-class recording studio, and a $10,000 credit to utilize at the resort. Yep,
wow.
It seems pretty great to us too. Check it out.
Huh? Whoa! Are those pills or is that?
This looks awesome.
Are those drugs or soap?
It looks like it was a cat. Go back like 2 seconds. It was like a.
Now you know why it's $100,000 a night. We can save your life.
Holy crap! Holy cannoli!
Keep going back, because it was like, I swear to God, I saw Plan B on there.
You did?
Wait,
there. Oh, there's some Gaviscon. Maybe I didn't see Plan B.
What's mefenamic acid? I don't know what it is.
It's probably in your honey.
Check it out.
Look at all those pills.
What is that? That's art. That's just art. However, somebody could break that glass and go to town.
Right?
There's probably nothing in it.
If I'm paying $100,000, I'm breaking that glass. We're having some pills.
We are having some pills.
We're having a pill party. Hey, there we go. A little Percocet. What does that say?
I don't know.
That says aspirin. There's omeprazole. What isn't that? Anti-anxiety.
Where's the one with the dolphin on it that's blue?
Oh my gosh! I have to, before you go.
I know I got 8 minutes.
I have to read a story about dolphins. Because
I had a panic attack with a dolphin once.
First of all, dolphins, they're the horniest animals there are, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Don't touch their hole.
Well, thankfully, that's not a part of this story. Else I probably wouldn't bring it to the show. But there's a I would. You're right. That's fair. Okay, so this guy, he's had a rough day. He's a Florida man, and you can see Florida man claims he was kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city.
Oh. You know, in the year of our Lord 2026,
but let's look at this.
This might be possible.
You don't believe him?
So I looked this up. It's an actual news story. And let's just go through this. Fort Myers, Florida. Florida man found sunburned and disoriented on Sanibel Causeway, claiming he was kidnapped by dolphins and forced to build an underwater city. Lee County Sheriff's deputies responded to the Sanibel Causeway early Monday after a motorist reported a man standing on the shoulder, soaking wet and drawing blueprints in the sand. According to the police report, Ricky James Hollowell, 33, was found barefoot, severely sunburned, and wearing only swim trunks. He told deputies he had been taken against his will by a pod of dolphins 3 days ago and forced to work on what he called an underwater construction project. According to Hollowell in the police report, Hollowell claimed that the dolphins approached him while he was swimming off Fort Myers Beach and escorted him to a site approximately 40 feet below the surface where they needed help building structures. He told officers that the dolphins communicated through a series of clicks that he eventually learned to interpret, and that the project foreman was a dolphin he referred to as Gerald.
Gerald.
When asked how he breathed underwater for 3 days, he said, quote, Gerald handled that. I didn't ask questions. You don't question Gerald. Now, that's a T-shirt right there. You don't question Gerald.
You don't question Gerald.
He had drawn an elaborate blueprint in the sand that the deputies described as detailed enough to be concerning, including what appeared to be condos, a town square, and a recreation center. He told officers, I mean, the Dolphins, man, they got to have their rec center, am I right? He told officers he was released because, quote, the Dolphins were satisfied with his work, end quote. But that Gerald said they'd be back for phase 2. Responding Deputy Sean Oakley told reporters, I've been with the sheriff's office 11 years. The blueprints were the part that got me. He had zoning. So he had the
Dolphins
zoning.
have zoning?
Right?
That's
Hollowell was you'd think that Dolphins would be more free of those kind of rules and regulations in a state like Florida. But anyway, Hollowell.
What do you want? Chaos? They have to follow the rules too.
That's
I want a libertarian utopia.
Underwater
world.
Yes. Hollowell was transported for medical evaluation. Gerald was unavailable for comment. Some men build cities on land. Ricky Hollowell claims he built one underwater for dolphins, and honestly, the blueprints were hard to argue with. Did we ever go look for them? Did we ever look for this underwater city?
I mean, for me, we're in a space now where like all the things that QAnon said like are true. So there might be Gerald dolphin cities. I'm not counting it out.
I just
Funny thing is, if you Google, you don't question Gerald, you do get results.
Yeah, there's news stories. I mean, this is an actual news story.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No. Oh, wait. What are you saying? You don't question Gerald?
Right.
Are you saying it leads you to this story, right?
Yeah. If you just Google that phrase, you do get taken to these stories.
Wes, we need a you don't question Gerald shirt.
You've got to love modern day convenience. If you remember nothing about this program when you get home tonight, if you just remember you don't question Gerald,
there already is a shirt.
What? I was just texting. Make us a shirt with the ATM logo that says you don't question Gerald.
Oh my god. Hold on. Let's see if we can see it. It's like an angry dolphin with blueprints. And it says you don't question Gerald.
Wait, that just would have been created. This story was Dateline Monday.
That is amazing.
God, I need this.
I love capitalism.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
I love America and I love capitalism.
It's only $22. That's actually
yeah, but is it good fabric? Because if it's not a nice soft t-shirt,
Etsy's usually pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right, I just texted Wes. It's soon to be available at atmshow.com. Quote, you don't question Gerald, end quote.
But then he needs to put us all as dolphins. Like Norks dolphins, me dolphin.
Ooh, a dolphin with Norks.
Viking dolphin.
I want a pet crow. They're just so damn smart.
Oh.
He's got a travel cookie.
Come on,
is he gonna get all of them?
You better hurry up before Gerald catches wind of what you're doing up there.
No kidding.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Let's go. Come on. Gerald would get them all.
One more.
He is so selfish.
Wow.
Now get out of here.
Good for him.
He probably crashed.
Deserves that.
It's so heavy.
After all of that.
That's good. That's a smart bird right there.
It's very smart. Crows, man. Smart as an 8-year-old.
You disappeared for a second. What's bendroflumethazide?
I don't know.
Pardon me?
I don't either.
Oh, you know what? This will be fun. I want Kelly to see this before she has to run.
Yes.
Look at this. These are optical illusions. Look how skinny that girl is, right? Look how skinny she is. That's not healthy.
Her legs? Yeah. What is happening?
What is that?
Oh my God, she's holding a bag of popcorn.
Oh, a bag of popcorn. Yeah, isn't that something? And it matches the grass. Isn't that wild?
That hurt my brain.
You're right. Oh, I got more.
It's like aligning perfectly with her shadow.
Yes, it is. It's perfect. Isn't that wild? Okay, so that's one hidden picture. Here's another one. This guy right here. See, here he is taking a selfie with his buddy, and then they just have a cutout, a little friend. No, he's way back in the back of the boat, and then the shadow from the phone he's holding up, I think, is cast on this guy's shoulder, and so it looks like a continuation of his shirt. See that? Isn't that fun? That's fun. All right, what do you see in this picture here?
A dog.
You see a dog. You don't see a guy
walking, running
away from the camera. And he's got just a really cool dog face on the back of his jacket.
Dog face on the back of his.
That'd be cool. I want that jacket. No, but that is
all right. So again, is that real?
Yeah, these are real.
No, I can see the dog. Can you see the dog?
I know that I can see the dog, but I'm just saying that's such a perfect illusion.
It is perfect.
That it makes you wonder. But is that what's it called? Pareidolia?
I don't know. You have
You're
bigger
a pareidolia.
You owe me $20 for that one.
Okay. Well, I gotta go, friends.
Oh, well,
I gotta go.
Now we're pissed at you.
Well, hopefully Brad shows up. Ooh, I got a squeaky chair. Does he know he's on?
Hey, Brad, we're about to go live. Here we go.
Is the show starting?
2,
Wait, is next week spring break? Because I can come full time spring break.
Hola, amigos y amigas.
Love you.
Bye, Kelly. Thanks for hanging out.
I just understood what she just said. That was a brain is a horrible thing.
That's because you've torched your brain with that LSD honey.
Hi.
And so now you're missing some of the puns and whatnot.
Hi, welcome to the program. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
So what have you been up to today?
We should call the Mojave phone booth.
Oh gosh, definitely need to do that.
That would be fun.
Why don't you do that for us? I mean, I got more cool stuff here if you want.
We got to find out who is.
I misplaced the phone number. I'm the most disorganized. Oh, Lord, that's loud, man.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been changed to a conference. Press 0 for the board. Press 1 through.
Okay.
Board. 9,665 messages.
If anyone is bored and they can't find anybody, come on to option 2.
Oh, I don't know that I want to do option
1 to repeat.
I don't know.
Continue.
All right.
If anyone is bored and they can't find anybody,
no.
Come on
to my house.
Hi.
Hello, are you there?
He wanted you to be a woman, bro.
Repeat. 2 to continue. 3 to record your own.
No, I just want to be.
Hi.
I feel like he's not listening to me.
I feel like what's happening is when he realizes it's a dude,
he's like
he starts acting like it's a recording. See?
2 to continue. 3 to record your own.
I don't want to record my own. I want to talk to the fun people. What was his name?
Okay, I can't take any more of Mr. High.
Well, he's so high. What was dude's name? Last time was it It wasn't Gerald, was it?
I don't know.
What was his name?
You pissed somebody off last week.
No, you did. Georgia Buck or Georgia Rick or Georgia Joe.
I didn't piss him off. You did.
I did not. He was like, "Hey, I've been here a long time. I've been doing these since the 80s."
And then he said, a certain podcast gave out the number.
Right.
Now my own little fantasy land with 2 of my closest friends has become the most popular joint on the block.
So, and now my hunting ground for all of my victims that there's somebody doing that. Somebody gets
this
on
guy,
there.
And the guy who you just were leaving a message for. If you had said, try it again. Call it again. Hang on.
How do I beep doop top.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been changed to
don't I just hit 2?
Conference.
Yeah, I think I just hit 2.
Press 0 4B, board.
No, I want
Press
2.
1 through 9.
There we go.
4,
He wants a 1. He
conference.
wants a 1.
I want the 2 because what I've always pressed is 2.
I got this.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hello? Hello? Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hello? Keith, I need to add you to this so that
he recognizes your number now.
well, I don't think my number shows up.
Oh, because we're not hearing anything. Are we supposed to hear something?
No, I don't hear anything either, which is sad.
So what happened to Mr. Number 2?
Mr. Number 2.
What happened? Oh, here we go. Okay.
There's you.
Hmm?
That's you.
I have to answer this now and hold it up to the microphone?
Yeah.
That's
No, you don't have to hold it up to the microphone. You just talk.
Oh, I got it.
I've just merged that, and then so you're okay. So now you're in there, and so
what do I do? Do I talk into my phone?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Hello.
It's an echo. I'll mute that. So can I mute the phone?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so my
if you
phone's
wanna
muted.
talk, but if you want to talk, you'll have to
Talk where? Into the microphone or my phone?
talk into the mic.
Do I sit on this? Because for some
you do.
reason, my
think you
phone
do.
will not turn you down all the way. It just
I think you just you sit on it. Why isn't it not? It's not letting us into the
my phone down underneath the cushion here.
Hello?
Oh, that's not comfortable. Ooh, the boys did not like that.
And it's hot and it's irradiating you.
Oh yeah. Well, at least I'm done having kids, so that's fine. This is not the best setup I got going on.
I meant to tell you, I'm pregnant.
Oh well, that's fine.
Hello.
It was worth it.
I don't guess there's anybody in there because last time it was so easy to get into their little chat
That's
room.
because he recognizes you now.
You think he's blocked me because I ruined his hunting ground?
Yeah. So now I have to call, but I'm too retarded to be able to pull that off. Anyway, that was fun.
Damn it.
I'm still sitting on you, by the way.
I feel it. I feel suffocated.
Whoa, easy there. I don't like it. I'm not into that.
I feel suffocated, and
Okay.
It's very sad that didn't
Let me
that didn't pan out the way I'd hoped it
right.
was
Well,
going to pan out. Oh, did I
did you hang up?
I wanted to show you because I thought of you when
you were laying in bed. I know. I don't want to talk about that on the air.
it was actually in the shower. And this was here we go.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
This is all right. This is.
Do I need to put this on the screen here or something?
Yeah, it'd be a good thing if you did that because.
Oh no! I like where this is
we'd be able to hear it. All right, tell me what's wrong with it.
Pause it. And I'll tell you. It's slow motion.
Yeah, it is slow motion. Why is it slow motion?
It's 1983.
Speed. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, 1983.
You thought of me.
Here we go. 1983. Now listen to this.
How come you kissed him and you didn't kiss me? I mean,
I don't have any reason for that. I'm sorry. He's just a very attractive man.
Right? Well, I suppose he is more the grandfatherly type, and you feel comfortable.
All right.
Too much sexual attraction going on between us, and she didn't feel comfortable. Is that the crap?
You know how old she is there?
22.
Look at the title of the video.
I didn't see the. Oh, Diane Lane talks about her 18. Oh no.
So.
Oh no.
But that was not unusual for.
Why are we doing this?
But you see what I'm saying is in 1983, in the 80s, that would not have been, and it wasn't considered weird, even though. How old was Johnny there in 1983? Probably his 50s.
Sure.
Yeah, and she kisses Ed McMahon, and he's like, "Hey, you didn't kiss me because sexual tension." And she's and she is legal. I mean, she's legal. She's 18.
Why are we even doing this?
Because the way that times have changed. It's uncomfortable now because he's older than she is. But 40 years
was it
ago,
not uncomfortable back then? You don't think there was a story or a headline or anything? Yeah, okay.
No, absolutely not. It was not. It was very, and she wasn't freaked out about it. She's like, oh, he's just a very attractive man. Talking about Ed McMahon.
Which clearly she's blind. I never realized Diane Lane was blind. But
I know, right? But if you really want to feel old, number one, the fact that she's 18 there. Her daughter, Diane Lane's daughter today is 32 years old.
Okay.
Diane Lane is 83.
I don't like time. I'm not a fan of time.
43 years. She's 61.
All right. Well, but every time you bring something like this up, you get Grover Cleveland out of the woods. All right. So let's see. What else we got here? Somebody can go and Google Grover Cleveland.
Cleveland in the woods.
In the marriage. His
how old
wedding,
was he?
102, and he married a 12-year-old. Something else. But the 1800s were different, too. Let's see.
Because you had to repopulate. I mean, you needed a lot of farm hands, right?
A lot of farm. Hey, you're handy around the house and building things, right? This guy, I don't understand this. Am I supposed to be impressed by this? Because
that's Flom, Jason Flom.
So he's famous for doing stuff like this.
Yes, he has a weird house. He's got.
I want you to watch this
pole and
I want you to explain to me how he got the pictures to line up with his frames.
Right, everyone is asking how I made my Harry Potter living photo wall.
All right, now I understand this. Okay, you just put them up there.
I started with picture frames on my TV, and then I added wallpaper.
Okay.
I started cutting holes in the wallpaper that would perfectly match the shape of all of my picture frames. We are done. Those are hooks so that this can go on the back of the TV with this. There. Doesn't look like much yet.
So how is he getting?
But watch this.
Is that like okay, hold on. It must just be an app or something that puts them in these shapes. Yeah, and then he conformed to that. If he had started with that, it would have made more sense to me. You know what I mean?
That seems to me like a lot of work.
He skipped a step. He didn't want to give away the ending. And I got it.
This will actually hook onto the TV.
Wouldn't it be simpler to have a bunch of small monitors?
Exactly. Perfect. Right. Whoa. This is way better than I could have hoped. Here, I want you to come around and see. We now have a living photo wall made of family movies perfectly lined up behind the frames. I'll answer all of your questions in the comments and share this with that craft.
Here, let me ask some questions.
Well, the question in the comment is probably what app did you use to split all of the
Why'd you skip
videos?
a step? Yeah,
right.
Why?
Well, so that you'd get interaction with your video.
I want my click back. I want my click back. That's what you say. Okay, well, I'm happy.
I'm happy. The perfect memory keeper.
I don't think it looks all that good.
Yeah, you're okay. I guess it depends on what the wall looks like behind it, right?
Yeah.
And plus, I'm not used to having anything in picture frames in my house.
That's true. You do. You have an unusual display of frameage. How long has that been up there now?
Since 2012.
Okay. On occasion, I mean,
don't you dare buy anymore. You and Jeffy, I swear, Jeffy has already bought. No, don't do it.
No, I was just going to say, on occasion, I get bored with what's on the walls at the motel, and so I will go around and just move stuff, just so I don't go blind to what's on the walls. You know how you can go nose blind to certain scents. And
would you believe that Karen didn't even see this idea on Pinterest? She just came out with it her twisted self.
Well.
Seeing this?
Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, it's just
that's what it looks like at my house. Yeah. I mean, this guy down here, he's like, I don't like the empty frames either, bro.
What hump?
What game was that? Who's playing? No, it's blurry.
Is that Evander Holyfield?
No, that's the coach of.
Is that Michael Spinks?
No, that he used to be the head coach of
Deion Sanders.
No, used to be the head coach of some
Bobby Jarvis. That's Bobby Jarvis?
No, but look at what's happening.
I love the kid that's in the third one there from the right. I think he was. I mean, that's the perfect age.
Third from the right,
yeah,
right here.
It's perfect age. When they're that age, I mean, they're like trouble, but they're fun and they give you the best. It's really fun that way. And I mean, you don't want to let those memories go, which is why you put them up on the wall.
It's really driving me nuts. Which coach is that?
Come
on.
Are you sure that's not Lenny Bruce?
It's not Lenny Bruce.
I think it is Lenny Bruce. Bruce Howard.
He used to be the coach of
Mike Tomlinson.
There it is. No, it's not.
Tony Dungy.
No. Google. Are you Googling black head coaches? Do that.
I'm just Googling black dude.
Yes, the frame is crooked, Tyler. You don't think I'm sitting here freaking out, even though this picture was taken freaking how many years ago? And it's been fixed.
There's no hump on Tanner's back. That's how long ago the picture was taken.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna find his name. Black dude.
Already closed the tab though.
Oh wait, hold. You're gonna love this. Yeah, because I'm going to show you.
Bears coach. It was yes, it was
I'm gonna show you.
It's Lovie Smith. That was the Nebraska Illinois game.
This is what you get when you Google black dude.
I don't know what I wanted. Okay. Google Lovie Smith. Lovie.
Hold on a second. You need to appreciate when you just Google black dude what you get.
Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, my phone is telling me.
Brainstorm some creative ways to use that nickname.
Wait a second.
It just said, "I love you too. I'm here whenever you need a hand." It's a dude.
Very
voice.
nice.
That.
Well, it's okay. You
Would
know what?
like
There's nothing wrong with that.
Creative ways to use that nickname. What are you talking about?
Check out this dude.
What was that? Hang on. That was Lovie Smith, Illinois, I think, at the time.
Yeah, but look at the weird looking black guy stock photo.
Wait, no, it's not Lovie Smith.
No, right here.
Hold on.
What is this about?
What is happening?
What is this picture right here?
Did I get it? Was I right? You think it was Lovie Smith before he grew that beard?
Weird looking black guy stock.
I can't
photo.
have any more shirtless black dudes.
What? I didn't even. But
I
did not put shirtless. But I just put black dude, and this came up, and we have chubby black man. We have weird looking black guy stock photo. Even the dude in the picture over here next to him is like, did you see the picture two over from me? Look, and it's like, whoa, what is going on here? And then there's an interview with a beaten black dude. Just saying.
I'm looking at comments. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm looking at all the pictures of black dudes. That's what I spend most of my spare time doing.
Let me just scroll down here and just see if Rebecca might have.
Whoa, black. Hold on. Look at this one. Black dude and a goo.
Whoa! Don't point that at me.
Black dude and a goo. What is that?
What is a goo?
What is a black dude and a goo? What could a goo be?
I don't know, but he's pointing that goo at us.
Boy, stop pointing your goo at me. Goo.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Let me. I meant to. I wish the girls were here. I'm going to save this.
Really, is he handsome? Because it says handsome black men.
Okay, you're really hung up on pictures of black dudes, and I don't understand.
I'm proving that I'm not racist.
Not that there's anything wrong
I'm proving that I'm not racist.
And you're not homophobic either, apparently. So.
I'm not homophobic. I love black men.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
nope.
Someone's knocking at the door right now.
Ding dong.
I think.
Did someone order? Okay, no, don't finish that thought.
Someone order a black
no,
man.
no. Where am I going? I can't even find. Hold on.
What if one shows up at your door and you're like, I didn't order a black dude, and he's like, oh, well, somebody already paid. You're like,
no,
do you waste it?
No, Brad.
Or do you let him come in?
We fought a war for that, and it's
come on
over.
in.
Stop.
What if he's got a massage table with him?
I wish I could find what the hell.
What if he has really strong hands, and you're like, let me see your hands, dude.
There it is. There it is.
Like, whoa!
Look at this.
All right,
Look at this. This is the greatest hockey goal, and I've seen many, but this is the greatest one ever because the same guy that shoots the puck the first time, he's the guy who ends up shooting the puck the second time. Watch this. All right, here we go. Zoom out, man. Zoom out. All right, here we go. Watch this. He just clears the zone. There we go. Watch this.
He pooted that Chuck.
That is awesome. Watch this. It just banks off the back. Hit. Woo! Who's your daddy?
Here's the thing about scoring in hockey. It doesn't happen often, but when it does,
kids,
it's magical. It is truly magical. I should show you some of the images that I created with AI.
No, I don't.
They're pretty amazing.
I don't what. I don't even want to know what instructions you give your AI, bro. Can you make them?
Oh, I could share them with you.
Like a code?
It's a what I generally do is I have Grok come up with the prompt, and when he does that,
you make me nervous. The girls aren't even here, and you're making me nervous.
Oh, see, the real me comes out when they're not here. What in the hell is that?
Can you start searching for anything else in the world? Anything.
Top 5 big black man YouTube.
Anything. Like
all I searched for was black
anything.
dude. Anything. I wonder what happens when you do Google anything. Anything.
You let me know if
anything pops up. I kid you. No, that's not him. Never mind. I thought it was a different dude. But it's anything goes.
Look at that. That's an eagle's talon, size of a fist. That's why they can pick up like deer and stuff, man.
I don't want to disappoint you, but I don't think that's real.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Google eagle's foot size. Let me know what you find out.
Eagle's foot size.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shnikes. Do you know what? Okay, this is really weird. Hang on a minute, because when I show you the very first image, this is the very first image that came up when I Googled eagle's foot size.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, kids. I'm going to stop sharing my picture, and then I'm going to start sharing Brad's. Wait a minute.
I just Googled eagle's foot size. That is the picture that came up.
That looks familiar.
Why? That's weird is what that is. Why did that do that?
Because that's an eagle's foot talon.
That cannot be real.
How is it not real?
It just can't be. Can it? Holy crap.
Oh, no. I'm glad I closed that.
Wait until you see this one.
That's what she said. Golden
This
eagle,
is what'd you say?
I believe it's a golden eagle, according to Ron DMC 29.
This is Haast eagle fossil raptor reproduction. Foot, talon, claws, life-size painted.
I mean, it really puts into perspective the size of these birds, I think.
That cannot. I'm serious. That is
what is your
real.
hang up on the size of these bird claws? Why don't you believe them?
That just doesn't look real. I mean, here's another one that is. This is insanely big.
That's what she's.
This is. Ironically, the picture itself is not big, but look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. That's for sure. That's a bird you don't want waking up.
That is insane.
Yeah, we're gonna clip your nails today. So here's some.
I had no idea they were that big.
Here's some knockout juice. Look at that. Look at this right here. See this?
Did you just say some knockout juice?
Yeah, 7.25 inches.
7.25 front to back.
I'm sorry. I should have. I can't just. Okay, 7.25 inches front to back claw.
Yeah, you should be a little more speak with more specificity.
Yeah. And that's going to be my bad on the language faux pas. Okay, I want to show you.
That is crazy.
I've never seen you this fascinated over
something
on this show.
Do you think that they were that big?
I didn't ever think about it, and when I saw it, it was shocking, which is why it's on the program. But I will say that it's not shocking to the point where I keep repeating the same thing over and over again.
I'm almost as amazed as I am with Black Dude. I mean, who knew that's what you came up with when you Googled Black Dude?
I think it depends on the search.
Let me see.
I think
just for grins.
Hold on, I want to show you this. I want to show you. Let me back up. Let me start here.
Dude.
This is actually this is a new train station. They're in Rome, and you can see the Colosseum there. And they found so much stuff underground that they were like, we're not building this train station here. We're going to build a train station and we're going to have a museum surround it. Look at this. So you go down in here and they basically left these artifacts. It's incredible where they found them. And they just built the train station around it and turned it into a museum.
Whoa.
This is fascinating stuff. This is at a train station in Rome. underneath the Coliseum.
Is that an eagle's claw?
It's not no, it's like under the what I just told you what it is. I didn't say anything about an eagle's claw.
But it's so big. Look at those. That's
what is happening? Are we watching?
Wait, hold on a second. What? No. Go back. Were those things just like suspend? What were they suspended in the air?
They're just really well done.
Right there. What is that?
I think they're held together. Remember, Kelly earlier was telling us about a bed that was held to the ceiling with chains. I think that's what's happening here. See that? See how it's kind of little.
It looks like they're in the.
I think that's gladiator uniform, like armor.
Looks like they're getting beamed up to the Starship Enterprise.
What is that?
Thank you. That's what I was asking.
It looks like a.
You were whisking us through this museum at light speed. I
didn't know we were going to stop. Like, are you the guy at the museum who stops and reads every damn placard?
When I want to know what something is, that's generally the easiest way to find out about what it is, and maybe the background of what that piece is. It's like I wish someone would write down what this stuff is, so I didn't just look at it and think, what this is.
I've done that at a couple museums. I tell you, I have spent so much time. I just love Colorado, man, and the mining museum there is cool, and the Olympic museum there is cool. And I will say that I read pretty much everything in those museums. Now, granted, I was traveling alone and had time to kill, but that's beside the point. Next.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. If I got kids, parents can't spend time learning at a museum with kids, man. Little kids.
Why?
You can't do it.
Why?
Because they're running around. They have no attention span.
Which is why you bring a taser with you.
Yes. See, I should have done that.
And when you bring a taser with you, and when the kid starts acting up,
what is that? What is that? A bathhouse? What are we doing here? I don't know.
Why does he go? Well, how does he do that?
Okay, look. I mean, this is even too fast through a museum for me.
Yes.
Like, I spend a little bit of time in the museum, even with the kids with me. But I mean, it's at some point you got to stop and read something in here, right?
Thank you.
Okay, what is it? I didn't even know what that was. Go back. Now I'm getting pissed like you, Brad. Okay, let me get to my train now, I guess. That's more important than, history and whatnot. Ugh.
Did this not have a pause button on it anywhere, and you could pause and stop and see what they were trying to show you?
Can I just say, in New York City, this stuff would be spray painted. People would be urinating in the corners, defecating on that Roman bathhouse carve out and stuff. They'd use it as a toilet. And now
you don't think they're doing that in over there in Italy too? Because I think they are probably.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't think their prime minister lady would tolerate that too much.
Oh, I think they do all kinds of crazy things. I found the corner of the interweb here with 19 white dudes with afros.
Just the 19?
That's what it said. For some reason, I googled white dudes, and this is what came up.
Okay, do me a favor, and let's just everyone relax here for just a second when I say this. I don't want to trigger anyone, but I want you just to Google for me U2 the band, okay? And just do an image search, something that looks pretty recent. Just something that looks pretty recent, okay?
Just U2.
U2 the band, and then when you get four of the guys up there, let's just do this little
U2 the band.
Yeah, just something that looks like a modern picture here. And tell me when you're ready.
Like this one right here for giggles.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so there you see Adam Clayton right there. He's the second one from the left. You got Larry, Adam, Bono, Edge. Okay, so there's Adam. And you might want to. Can you make it bigger? That's what she said. There you go. There's Adam. He's a dapper dude. He's got a nice modern haircut. Now I'm gonna pull this down. I want you to type in U2 October album cover. U2 October album cover.
U2 October album.
You saw Adam's hair. It was very close cropped.
I did.
Let's take a look at the old album cover, shall we? Let's click on that. Bottom left corner, you'll see Adam Clayton. If you want to make that bigger, his hair has definitely changed over the years. White dude with an afro.
With an afro, yeah. He's is that Bono?
Second one from the left is Bono.
Why's that? Who's this?
That's Edge. He used to have hair, as we all did.
Wait a second. Did the Edge and Bono, do they not look like the same dude?
They don't. Not to me, but I am a U2 geek. Again,
but look at that. Does that not look like they just superimposed one face onto another there? Because look at the noses.
But Edge got his nickname because his face, according to Bono, drops off like an edge. See, you can see Edge isn't looking. If he was looking from side to side, it would probably just be this little flat nothing. I don't know.
Okay.
That's
where where is a Slash in all of this? We see Edge. Where's Slash?
Well, he's probably a little kid at this point. Guns N' Roses hasn't quite formed. This is 1982, 81.
Slash was alive.
That's what I said. He was a kid. Guns N' Roses didn't come around till like 87, 86, somewhere in there is when.
Wait a minute. How old is Edge? How old is?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me, and I'll answer your question because I'm this terrible at life. He's either 65 or 66. Probably 66 in April.
Not wrong, dude. Hang on a second. Hold on. No. Hang on. How they gave me the wrong Edge. How old is Edge from U2? How old do you think he was?
He'll be 66 coming up here in April.
He will be in August 64.
All right, cool.
Now,
I'm actually glad I got that wrong.
How old is Slash?
How old is Slash? Okay, here we go.
Slash.
How old is Slash? I'm gonna get. Let me guess on Slash. Hang on. Let me just guess. Let me just do some quick math. This is Keith math. Oh gosh, he'll probably be same age, maybe.
In July, how old will Slash be?
61.
60.
Okay.
So he's 4 years different. So they're not that much different in age.
I mean, these guys were in that picture 18. No, 17, 16. So Slash was probably about 13. Enough of this.
When was U2's first hit?
1980. I will follow.
September. First commercial success was the EP3 released in Ireland.
Yep, there's very few of those. I've looked for them everywhere.
Oh, I have one right here.
Shut up, you!
You want?
Remember we used to have these things called record stores? I've been to many of them.
I do. 1979.
Oh,
was the release of 3.
Oh yeah, for that. That's the okay. But Boy came out in 1980, and I Will Follow, I believe, was the first single, if I'm not mistaken.
When was their first? When was Guns N' Roses' first hit?
87.
88. Sweet Child of Mine. So really only 10 years difference. And yet 4 years difference in the ages, which makes one of them a phenom at a young age and the other one kind of a slacker. Which one is which?
Right. So just tell me this. Tell me this. I just want to know. First single, U2. Is it I Will Follow, and is it 1980? That's all I want to know, and then we'll move on, I promise.
I Will Follow.
Ding, 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 ding.
Is that the one that they pre-installed on everybody's iPhone without our permission?
That is not. What
year did you say it was?
1980, I Will Follow, and then we'll move on.
1980.
And it's I Will Follow?
I Will Follow.
What do I win? Okay, I want to go back to this Rome with that. Here's why
you win the bill.
Here is why that Roman stuff is still around under the ground there that they dug up is because of how they made the concrete.
Romans made concrete.
Now, I want to preface this by saying the city of Fort Worth Public Works, the roads people. I'm honestly, I'm being completely sincere. Please watch this video. If you work for the city of Fort Worth, send this to your roads crew. Holy crap. Have you ever driven over towards...
forgotten how to make roads?
Have you driven to Jeffy's house? Between the interstate and Jeffy's house on that main road, have you driven there, Brad Staggs?
It is, yes. It's rough. Can we say rough? It's rough.
It is rough for trains, bro. It's like you're on a train.
Yes, it is. It is rough for trains. Yes, rough for trains. Matter of fact, I have that on a t-shirt. Rough for trains.
By combining aggregates, quicklime, pozzolana, and water in precise proportions. Too little water produced a poorly bound mixture, full of voids, difficult to work with, and fragile once hardened.
Fragile.
Hardened.
Too much water, on the other hand, slowed the setting process and weakened its...
All right, I got to say, we got to bring process into our vocab.
Process.
Everyone in this... Okay, so if you ever are commenting here, somehow you need to capitalize the O in process. On this show, we now pronounce process as process.
I would like it to be process.
That's how we're doing it.
Too much water, on the other hand, slowed the setting process and weakened its strength. This mixture was fluid and easy to handle, allowing builders to pour it into wooden molds of almost any shape.
That's a heck of a process, am I right?
As it hardened, it formed a material of remarkable strength and durability. Thanks to the chemical reaction from this process, Roman concrete could even harden underwater. And later, when water entered small cracks, it triggered a self-healing reaction that repaired the damage over time.
Yes.
Even today, many structures still bear the imprint of the wooden planks that once shaped them.
The process.
It was this invention, which the Romans called opus caementitium, that gave their architecture its strength.
Time the hell out.
Any
This is a family show, sir.
Roman proletariat.
Structures still bear the imprint of the wooden planks that once shaped them.
Let's see what he said.
It was this invention, which the Romans called opus caementitium.
Hey, he's punking us, man.
I
He's
think
punking
he
us.
is.
Look
I
at
don't
that.
think there's any
Look at the screen. It says opus caementitium.
Titium.
Where's the T? He's throwing that in there to be titular. I don't care for that.
Romans called opus caementitium, that gave their architecture its strength, its scale, and its immortality. A mixture that changed architecture forever.
Did you learn all?
Roman titium.
Did you learn anything from that?
I learned that he used Roman titium in the concrete. That's what I learned.
Right. Hey, where's this Air Force general that vanished in New Mexico that knew all the alien stuff? This is why I was sad that you weren't here on Wednesday, because I wanted to talk to you. He's been missing since Friday morning, I believe. And he left his cell phone and I think his keys, and he just went for a walk and never came back. And but they're thinking that he disappeared on purpose or something. I don't know.
McCastleland?
Yeah, and so he used to be at Wright Patterson, which we've talked about with the Roswell themed shows and the UFO stuff. This guy dealt with the UFO information that we had at Wright Patterson, and something weird's going on, and he's vanished. He's just gone.
He worked with Tom DeLonge of Three Doors Down.
That I couldn't pronounce right. Yeah, that's the guy. Yep.
He is one of the original advisors to Tom DeLonge.
Okay. Where is he?
They don't know. What's been happening? Wait a second. Somebody in Goose Milky said, I didn't even, first of all, did you know gooses had milk? Because I did not. I didn't know they had teats.
I got to be honest with you. I've not ever thought about it. So let me think about it for just give me 1 second and then we'll pick up the story here. Hang on a second. Wait, hold on a second now.
I've got nipples. Can you
hold on a second?
Me?
So hold on a second. How does this work? Because a chicken breast, right? Duck breast, but they don't have milk, but they have the breast. How does that work?
I've never seen a chicken nipple.
Well, how does that work? They got breasts,
but no nipples.
But no milkage. I'm not even drinking,
I don't. What? Where did all the chicken nipples go?
Right, free the nipple.
Not just do chickens have lips?
Here's a fun sound. Let me, if I can do this right. Here we
go.
But
do chickens have nipples?
Here we go. Wait for it. You like that? Was that loud enough? You can't do it. You can't do it. There, yeah. Rock on. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen up. Listen. I'm being completely serious.
Do it.
Y'all.
Do it.
Fireplace Eldon is due at this house in 23 minutes. It's not over. The saga of Fireplace Eldon has
80 degrees. Why do you
doesn't matter. That's how long it's taken to get this right. Oh my gosh.
That's the sound when he pulls out the plug of the what's clogging your fireplace.
I'm getting angry just even when it's done. I will spill it all.
You know what? It's going to happen is it's going to turn out you had a chicken nipple stuck in your
No. The thing that's left to be done, and I mean, there's a 0.0001% chance that he's listening as he's driving this way, but it's like.
So you're saying there's a shot?
Y'all, I'm telling you. I'm almost at the finish line. Keith, just hold it in until Wednesday.
But here's the thing.
No.
This is why chickens don't have lips. Because they don't have nipples. If they had nipples, they'd have lips, because you don't want something with a beak suckling you. Can we all agree on that? I think we can.
If this is your first time joining the program, I want to welcome you to the Friday live stream where we
tell me that's not a deep ponderance. Whew. How could you, if you don't have lips, suckle anything?
Oh.
And would you want a chicken suckling anything with a beak?
Can you think of your most embarrassing moment in public and tell me it doesn't involve a chicken?
3:39 on March the 6th.
Of which year?
2026.
Oh, we damn. Oh, that's
Weird.
like right now.
Weird how that happened.
I love that our atomic clocks are synced up. So hold on. Look at your clock and let's say them together. Let's see how synced up we are. And 3:39 and 48,
49, 50, 51,
2, 3, 4, 5, 9,
4.
Isn't that cool?
5,
so
6,
how does that work?
7,
that has always blown
8,
my mind.
9,
Okay, we're done, bro. How do atomic clocks work? How does that work?
Why don't chickens have nipples? Chickens have large breast muscles for flight, not milk production, which is why they lack nipples.
So here's a question for you. If you could have.
Yes, I'm waiting.
You'd pick flight over milk, right? On your breasts. You choose flight.
Well, that's a toughie.
No, it's not. It's not. Now you would never look if the off chance you ever got stranded in the desert, right? Or in the wilderness, you would always hear me out. You'd always have that. You'd have that fail safe. So you would never starve to death. But you wouldn't be able to fly out of there either. But if you didn't have that, so you'd have fly out, so you don't need the milk. I'd go flight. You could get more. That's more practical, being able to fly than milk yourself.
Hold on a second. I'm just going to see if Grok.
No, don't turn Grok loose. Don't turn Grok loose on this. What is it?
See this?
What is it?
Got to see this.
Nothing good ever comes after Brad says.
Oh yes.
Hold on, you gotta see this.
Chicken.
I see you too on the bottom of the screen.
Hold on, it's not over there yet. It's I just asked. The prompt was a chicken with large breasts and nipples, and it gave me. Oh, no. Let's see if I can. I think I could just use this URL. I think this is what Grok came up with. Hide your children.
Yeah, you just reminded me of something.
Hide your children. There you go.
Hold on. I assure you, I will show it on the screen. Give me 1 second here because I want to find something first.
I did not know that Grok would do that because.
Oh no.
Oh God. That is so.
Okay, hold on.
I just disturbing.
I had hoped you just reminded me. There's all this chicken and stuff talk,
and then of course
it made me think of something here. I wanted to, and shame on Shame on this. I love this audience.
Just shame on you. Period.
But you did fail me at one point when I asked you. I wanted this to become my most popular tweet ever, and it didn't become that. Unfortunately. And so I just retweeted it. If you guys want to go in there, because it only got the 356 likes. Come on, we could do better than this. And it's I don't know, man. I don't know. Guess what?
Wow.
I barely started drinking. Don't you wow me, Mr. Grok put boobies on a chicken.
I did. I also, because the option was there, it did say make movie. So I did say, okay, make the movie.
Can you think of your most embarrassing? That's good. I'm going to bring it back to. Oh no, hang on. Okay, we got to stop. What is? So that chicken chose not to fly, apparently.
How is this, of all of the things in all of the universe,
okay,
to make a movie from, this is what we chose?
I don't know that we have to worry about AI taking over the world just yet.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Isn't that a rooster?
Yes, it is. Can you
what?
Find anything else to do right now?
But look at the tiny little wings.
Okay.
And I mean,
did you see this? Did you see this hot air balloon? Like, this is something I would have done.
That does not look like it's going to end well.
Well, it turned out okay.
Oh, because it doesn't look like it's going to.
No, it happened in East Texas on Monday morning this week. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, just trust me, bro. Just come out on this little thing here. You're good. Holy crap! What a nightmare. I would have totally done that. I would have been the Urkel. Like, did I do that?
Did
I don't know. How do they get the basket? Is it just hanging up there right now? Look and see if they.
Dude wearing a hard hat? And how did he get a hard hat into the hot air balloon basket?
Probably.
Or was he one of the rescuers that went over to the?
Oh yeah, I don't know. What, you just toss it over there and hope it doesn't land on a car down below? Holy crap! How many?
Where is that?
This is Longview, Texas. Google Longview, Texas hot air balloon and tell me how high they were. I think 650 feet. 900 feet.
Would it be that Longview, Texas?
So how long does it take them to climb down? Because you have to, hook your what you call it thing.
Your thing. 900 feet in the air.
Holy crap!
That is a cell tower.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so you have to keep doing your little connection thing. What is it called? The somebody knows what I'm talking about. Starts with a L or a G or a C.
The Phil Schmitten.
The Phil Schmitten.
The Phil Schmitten.
There's
the whole. This is the whole thing.
Chandelier. What is it called, y'all?
The Schmitzenfalm.
Yeah, thank you.
The Schmitzenfalm valve.
So what's the most embarrassing?
Oh, there's another angle. There's another angle of it.
And
hold on, I've got another angle right there.
Well, okay, I'll get there. Hang on.
Holy cow! You brought it up. This is just making me freaking.
Nearly 1,000 feet in the air. A terrifying ordeal, but one that ended without injury. That was thanks in large part to the Longview Fire Department.
Holy
Longview firefighter Cliff Patrick joins us now to walk us through this extraordinary operation. Cliff, thanks for being here
not
with us
even
on Fox Weather. Crazy scene.
Right, I'm with you. I'll pause it. I know what you're going to say. We're not afraid of heights, but I would be afraid of those heights.
I would, yes. That's making my hands sweat. And why is this on the Fox Weather Channel?
Because they were
comes in.
Windy.
What is that overall scene like? What's the reaction? This had to have been a little unusual.
Well, there's a smell of shit in pants up there a lot, Bob.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. The wind was blowing in our face up there, and it was windy on Monday, if you recall. And I think that's what happened to
Boy, did they stink. I mean, it smelled like human feces up there. And
you thought it was bad on the tower. When I got into the basket, I said, holy crap, man, I got to get back to that tower now.
There was feces, there was urine, there was vomit in there. It was like a Saturday night at the house. It was the strangest damn thing.
Down at the firehouse. What do you got?
It was definitely unusual for our department.
Definitely unusual.
We've never faced anything quite of this magnitude before. So for multiple guys, we were getting a call off duty.
Pause it. There's a point where you're in the basket and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to stay up in this basket and just take my chances. I am not climbing out on that shit. No, I'll just be here until it's my time.
Look at how far away from the tower they are. Why are they hanging way out there?
Because the thing, the balloon is stuck over here and it's hanging.
I get that, but why isn't it hanging straight down and touching the tower?
Why can't they just pull it over here? Right.
What's keeping the balloon away from the
what? Look,
tower?
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, especially when you're 900 feet in the air, Sergeant. But why don't you pull the basket closer? Anyway, let's see what he has to say on this.
Actually, from our technical rescue team, and so several of us responded from our homes. The interesting thing was that as you're approaching, this was such a high vantage point event that you could see it from 3 to 5 miles out. So everybody got to get a view as they approached and understand the magnitude of the situation.
Is the town coroner standing at the bottom of this tower during this?
I gotcha. Just come on down.
And wait a minute. If this is a fireman rescue, I just don't think that the old-timey firemen holding the net are going to do the trick on this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, you respond to so many different calls. You wear a lot of hats in service to the community. But what a different scene. Most times,
look at the cocky grin on the dude's face too.
Yeah, I'm a badass.
That's right. We
rescued him. Question.
Yeah. Want to see my nutsack? Here it is. It's bigger than those balloons.
How long is this? Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. I see it. No more. We got it. No, keep playing. I mean, dear God.
Oh, that.
You arrive on scene, that you see what's going on. This, I'm sure it was a decent chunk of the ride there. And I know because of how...
What's this guy? Is he from New York or something? I know it's a decent chunk of the ride there.
You know what? I almost said something, so I'm glad you did.
What? What are you going to say something about it?
I don't know what questions you ask. Is that why they put it on foxweatherchannel.com/org/edu hyphenated? Squiggly?
Possibly. I don't know what you're trying to say here.
Anyway, so you're up there and you're like, did you shit your pants or did just the people in the basket? Who was it?
Who shit more? Was it the one dude or the number 2 dude? Because he looks kind of like a pussy to me. I mean, it looks like he would have filled his pants up with all kinds of shit.
When you got up there, was the first thing you said to him, did you say, what the fuck? The first thing you said when you climbed up there, first of all, how long did he climb up there? When you got up there, did you say, son of a bitch, it's my day off, I came from my house, and you dumbasses are up here? Is that what the first thing you said? Because it was the first thing I said. I say, forget about it. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm on the clock. You know what I mean?
And you guys smell like shit. Can I just tell you? Both of you smell like shit. You both shit your pants. They were so scared. One dude shit the other dude's pants. That's how scared they were.
Who goes for a balloon ride on a windy day, dumbass? You know, I tell you what, I'm climbing down. I'll come back tomorrow's when I'm on the clock.
Good luck. Good luck with your shitty pants there.
The mission is, you guys train for everything. How do you train for a rescue at the top of a cell tower that's almost 1,000 feet
how
tall?
do you climb up 900 feet during training exercises? Tell us more. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a great question. You can't train.
That's why I asked it.
In our rope classes, we teach every year. We do a day of tower rescue, and we do similar to
as a personal question. Continue.
What we did, but only at about 200 feet.
200. Okay.
And so
holy crap, that's still way up there.
That's still a lot of training. Yeah, go ahead.
Wow. Calculate that times 5 for this tower.
Times 5.
I was really proud as an instructor who's taught part of our department's classes for the last 10 years for everybody to show up and everybody to execute at a high level.
And let me tell you.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why the basket was so far out, because it got stuck on the guy wire there.
Oh, yeah. So here's what happened. With the rest of the story is the phone company, the cell phone company was like, hey, while you're up there,
hey, you got a bulb out.
Can you attach this little doohickey and some of this copper wire? Because we've been meaning to get up there.
Plus, some of the paints, if I give you a paintbrush, could you just touch that up there? I mean, you're going to already be up there. You don't want to check because it's going to be like, $5,000 for we're going to, can you just do it for free? Because you're already going to be up there anyway.
I mean, you're a public servant. You're either a public servant or you're not.
Which is it there, flyboy? Huh?
And for this, but to a much smaller degree. So it was great to see it all come together.
Yeah, you absolutely should be proud. This was an absolutely incredible thing. 200 feet you train at, which...
So wouldn't that be something, though? Things go horribly wrong. The balloon swings out, swings back, and you get impaled on the little thingy, the spiky thing coming out of the satellite dish. So you don't die from the fall. You die from being impaled on the sword that's coming out of the satellite dish on the tower. That would suck.
Yeah.
But it'd be a hell of a story for your funeral. Wouldn't it?
So then, as you're decomposing, like the vultures would be
Thank
confused. They'd be like, normally we have to land. This is like
Right.
a buffet in the sky. Look
Right.
at this.
And then it would kind of be art because then you'd have a skeleton there. Remember the dude in was it New Orleans? Remember the hotel or the building that was collapsing?
Oh no! You
remember him?
You tell it. Oh gosh!
And one of the construction workers, he died in
he got impaled.
and they could not get to his body. I mean, talk about morbid. But it was there. They like had to somehow get out there and cover it with it. He was up there for, wasn't it months?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, his body was out there like in front of for months because they couldn't get to it because the building was theoretically unsafe. You would have thought that there somehow somebody with a rope and a harness could have like rappelled off the side of the building and gotten to his body, but no, they left it up there. I just leave him up there.
We're gonna leave him as an example for all the young construction workers that don't know any better.
Yeah, that was. I think that's the end of the. Is that the end of the story? There is that we beaten that.
I imagine for all intents and purposes.
Who buys a?
That's what I wanted to know out there. Who's getting the balloon unstuck? Because they didn't just like cut it loose and be like, "Hey, look down below! Hey, over there, huh?"
Good luck down there. Who buys pink tarps?
Can you Google
what kind of a sissy buys a? What kind of a self-respecting buys a pink tarpaulin?
Is that the full word there? A tarpaulin?
I believe it is. Well, some people say tarpaulin.
You don't know.
But it's I believe I prefer the word tarpaulin, not tarpaulin. But that's just me. I'm
asking Grok right now. Is the Longview hot air balloon? Oh gosh, Malinak. I misspelled balloon.
Well, that's an easy one because is it 2
on
O's?
the tower?
Is it
No,
2
the
O's
hot air
or what?
balloon is not on the tower. Gregg County, Texas. This refers to a recent. Yeah, I know what it refers to, Beavis. Oh, this was Saturday morning. I'm sorry. I didn't hear about it till Monday. So let's see. After the recent news, okay, folks of rescue, no indication anything remains on the tower. Okay, well, okay, so it doesn't know. It doesn't even know. The end.
No. How long was the body of the construction worker? The bodies of construction workers Jose Ponce Areola and Kenyon Wimberly were left in the rubble of the collapsed Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans for 10 months.
What?
Yeah.
Again, I have to say, this is my scientific analysis. What?
10 months.
That's in New Orleans?
That was the one. Yeah, that was in New Orleans. Excuse me. Nolans. And you remember because you couldn't. And naturally, I wanted to see, but you couldn't. There was nothing you could see. I mean, that was the Hard Rock. That was what it looked like. And then somewhere in there was the body of the.
Oh, you want me to put it on the screen there?
Well, yeah, there's nothing. You can't see anything. But you would have thought that.
Sorry, I'm Googling right now for you. For the good of the show.
Are you Googling? Are you Googling the thing?
You know what I'm saying?
Are you Googling the thing?
Look, here's the thing. Okay.
What's the thing? Tell me the thing.
The thing is,
I want to see the thing.
Okay, hang on a second.
Show me the thing. Just give it to me. Give me the thing. Just give it to me. What are you waiting for? Give it to me, baby.
Hang on.
I'm gonna put the rest of this in my mouth here.
Wait, what happened?
What?
I'm doing on the fly. How silly of me. Okay.
Good.
I hate myself so much, man.
Not as much as I hate you.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? I this is how my brain operates. Okay. Wait, what is happening? I can't see you right now.
You can't see me?
No. Okay. So let me tell you how my brain works. I can't. I get hung up on something, and then I just
dog with a bone.
I can't move on, and it's been bugging me for over an hour. And what I'm referring to is the picture frame picture here and that coach. And finally, I had to just look at the date of the tweet, and it's January 11th, 2025. So then I typed in
who is it?
NFL game, January 11th, 2025. That, ladies and gentlemen, D'Amico Ryans, head coach of the Houston Texans.
I told you who that was. You didn't believe me.
I didn't hear you. I don't listen to anything you say on this show.
Deion Sanders.
No, D'Amico Ryans.
That's what I said.
It was bugging me for the last hour plus. So there we go.
Right.
In
exactly.
fact, it looks like Tanner's judging me, going, "Bro, that's D'Amico Ryans. You know this, right?"
Of course it is.
Okay. So you probably don't want to be here for the rest of the show, do you? Because
no. I'm just. Oh, there's the. Actually, you can kind of see it. There's the one thing. This is the. But you can't see anything.
Fine.
That is the foot, leg, and face of one of 3 workers.
Okay. Just terrible.
It was. I mean, it sucked, but there's nothing you can see there. Anyway, but and we did say it earlier today because right there, I'll leave you with this.
What
right there. That's sorry. Hang on, hold on.
What?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Because we did dedicate today's Daily Mojo Freedom Friday to the big cock there in the back of the image. Big. Ironically, that particular chicken rooster had nipples.
No, it did. Okay, I'll be damned.
You did. So
much love to Ben Steiner and his family.
I'm leaving now because
I love you. Bye.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Ben Steiner.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow morning.
I did what
Jeffy. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday morning live. Go to @RealBradStaggs and you'll be able to see Brad hanging out with Jeffy. Yeah. I hate to report this. It's something that I've talked about that I've done in the past, and it's led to depressing results when you Google someone you haven't heard from in a while, especially when you know they're not doing well, and look to see if there's an obituary. And unfortunately, last night, I did that search for Ben Steiner, who has been struggling with his health, and I did find his obituary. He was a huge fan of this show, a big part of this community, a Pat head with the Pat Gray Unleashed show. It's my day job over at The Blaze, and then, of course, here on At the Mic. He was so encouraging to me and such a wonderful person. And I did find his obituary. He was 49 years old, Ashland, Ohio. He passed away surrounded by his family. This was late. Let's see. I'm trying to find out the exact date of this. I believe it was Sunday. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. The funeral is happening this coming Sunday. If you're anywhere up in that area and would like to pay your respects. But I did link to his obituary on a tweet of mine from last night, if you want to go and look for that. But he graduated from Mapleton High School in 1995. Strong work ethic, steady kindness, that they say defined his life. He was in healthcare management, a man of integrity, and loved by it just clearly a lot of people. And he was a member of his local church there, the Nankin Community Church, where he put the church on the YouTube. He did all of the audio visual stuff, and it just goes on to talk about how much he loved laughing and smiling and riding his motorcycle, which I don't know why there's a picture of me up here. It should be a picture of Ben, because I think the picture on his profile page was him in front of Mount Rushmore, if I'm not mistaken. And let me see if I can find this. Sorry, y'all. But you want to talk about somebody who just quite the encourager. Let's put it that way. But yeah, he passed away. He did tell us, he warned us that he was going into hospice a couple of weeks back. So please do keep Ben Steiner and his family in your prayers. There we go. He passed away on March 1st. That would have been Sunday, age 49. Gone too soon, man. So if you want to offer your condolences, or if you're close enough, if you're able to attend the funeral, like I said, I'll retweet that out here momentarily, the link to this, so that you can be a part if you want to, or if you want to express your sympathies. That's going to do it for me. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you for hanging out as you do on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And I got to be honest with you, there's literally nothing planned yet for Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of next week. So you'll just have to tune in and find out. I have no guest and no plan for Wednesday. You can see Brad and I mess around with the technical aspects again. I think Ron Phillips, I was telling you on Wednesday, I think he got me set up with something that'll take care of that delay and the issues. So we'll find out Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern when we do the WTF Wednesday with Brad, along with the Wednesday wild card with me. And then, like I said, I have no idea what the deep dive is going to be yet. Don't know who's going to be here on Friday. So you'll just have to tune in and find out, won't you? Thank you for all of your participation in the chat and for all your kind ratings and your reviews and sharing this show with everyone. I'm very grateful for every single one of you, and I truly mean that. Thank you for being out there, and thank you for participating. And we'll see you, Monday morning on Pat Gray Unleashed at 7 a.m. Eastern over at The Blaze, and then back here Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, live on X. Until then, please have a safe weekend. Don't forget, we're losing an hour of sleep Saturday night. Make it stop. Why does this continue? Why? Oh, okay. Anyway, so one less hour this weekend. So Monday will be here faster than usual. We'll see you all later. Thanks.